students, welcome to Math Magnet. Math made easy. This is for all you little geniuses who need a little help with math. Remember to use this video only as a guide to help you solve your math problems after you have attempted to solve them yourselves. Let's get into today's video. Today we are going to try and solve chapter 4 percentage from Pupil book for grade 6A review questions. Let's look at the first question. In a class, 18 pupils wear glasses. This is 45% of the total number of pupils in the class. How many pupils are there in the class? Now in a given class, there are certain number of students and that 18 students are wearing glasses and that 18 students contribute to 45%. They are asking us to find what is the total number of students, that is what is the 100%. So let's begin by looking at the bar model. Now here this is the 100% of the students that are there in the class, and that 18 students, that is 45%, wear glasses. They want you to know what is this entire amount. To find that, we know 45% is 18, 100% will be 100 into 18 divided by 45, which is equal to 40. So there are 40 pupils in the class. Let's look at the next question. Mr. Chen bought a desk for $1,105. This was 85% of the usual price. How much was the usual price of the desk? Now over here Mr. Chen has bought a desk at a discounted price. He has paid only 85%. So which means he has received a discount of 15%. Now here the question is asking us to find the usual price or the original price, which is 100%. So let's begin by looking at the bar model. Now this is your usual price, the 100%. Here we know 85% is $1105. Now we are asked to find the entire amount. So that means 85% is 1105. 100% will be 100 into 1105 divided by 85, which is equal to $1,300. So the usual price of the desk was $1,300. Let's look at question number 3. The number of members in a baking class decreased by 10% from July to August. There were 36 members in August. How many members were there in July? Here we know that the certain number of members in the baking class is decreased, has reduced. The number of people attending in August has fallen down from July, and there were 36 members in August. So let's look how to go about with the bar model. Now we know in July there were 100% because that's your base value. We are comparing August to July. So July will be your base value. So that whatever number is people who attended in July will be your 100%. And in August it has reduced by 10%. So which means it is 90% of the people in July only have attended in August. And now we also know that there were 36 members in August. So here this will be 36 which is equivalent to 90%. Now we are asked to find how many people were in July, which is how much is 100%. So over here 100 minus 10 is 90%. So 90% is 36 members. 100% will be 100 into 36 divided by 90, which is equal to 40. So there were 40 members in July. Question number 4. The price of a packet of mushrooms sold at a supermarket in May was $3.20. In June, the same packet of mushroom cost $2.99 only. Find the percentage decrease in its price from May to June. Give your answer correct to one decimal. So over here the price of the mushroom packet has fallen from 3.2 to 2.99, and they're asking you what is this percentage decrease. So let's look at the bar model. Over here, since we are comparing it to the May value, May cost, May will become a base value, and so that will become 100%. June will be less than May, which is 2.99. Now this difference is what they are asking in percentage. Let's find out how to go about it. We know decrease in price of the mushroom from May to June was 3.2 minus 2.99, which was $0.21. Now we need to find how much percentage does this contribute to. And we know 100 percentage was 3.20. For 0.21 it will be 0.21 into 100 divided by 3.20. So that will be equal to 6.56. Now they've asked us to correct to one decimal place, so it will become 6.6%. The percentage decrease corrected to one decimal will be 6.6%. Question number 5. Lisa's height was 146 centimeter in primary 5. Her height in primary 6 was 159 centimeters. Find the percentage increase in her height from primary 5 to primary 6. Give your answer correct to the nearest whole number. So over here they have said that Lisa's height has increased from primary 5 to primary 6 and they want us to find the percentage increase for the amount of height she has increased. So since we are comparing primary 6 height to primary 5 will be your base value, so that will be a 100%. So let's look at the bar model. Over here primary 5 is your 100%, which is your 146 centimeter, and primary 6 is become 159 centimeters, and they want us to find how much this differential amount contributes to in percentage. So let's see how to go about it. We know increase in height from primary 5 to primary 6 will be 159 minus 146, which is equal to 13 centimeters. Now we also know 146 centimeters is 100%. So 13 centimeters will be 13 into 100 divided by 146, which is equal to 8.9%. So that is what they are asking. So the percentage, then they are asking us to give you in the nearest whole number. So 8.9 when rounded off becomes 9%. So increase in height from percentage increase in height from primary 5 to primary 6 was 9%. Let's look at question number 6. Firdaus' monthly salary was $1,850. He spent 25% of it on food and 10% of the remainder on utilities. How much did he spend on utilities? Now we know he has spent from his salary, which is 100%, he has spent 25% on food. Now he has spent 10% of the remainder. Keep in mind he is not spending 10% of his whole monthly salary, but it is 10% from the remainder of the money that he has left after spending 25% on food. Okay, so let's see how to go about it. We know the remainder percent will be 100 minus 25, which is equal to 75%. So the remaining amount that he has with him is 75%. Now let's see how much is 75% first. So we know 100% is 1850. 75% will be 75 into 1850 divided by 100, which is equal to $1387.50. So this is the amount that he has in hand after spending 25% on food. Now on this amount, that is on 1387.50, he is spending 10% from this on utilities. So let's see how to go about it. We know amount spent on utilities is 10% of 1387.50. So that becomes 1387.50 into 10 divided by 100, which is equal to $138.75. So he has spent $138.75 on utilities. Question number 7. During the Great Singapore Sale, a store gave a store-wide discount of 20%. As a member of the store, Chelsea was entitled to an additional 10% discount on the discounted prices. What was the total percentage discount she enjoyed, and explain? So over here we see the original price was 100% and there was a store-wide discount of 20%. So which means any person who's to buy anything from this store after the store-wide discount will have to pay 100 minus 20, which is 80% of the product's price. Now Chelsea was entitled to an additional discount of 10% on the discounted price. So over and above the 20%, she is getting a 10% discount on the discounted price. So the discounted price as of now is 80%. On this 80%, she is going to get an additional discount of 10%. So that becomes additional discount of 10% over 80% is 80% into 10%, which is equal to 80 into 10 by 100, which is equal to 8%. So she gets 8% over 80%. So overall the total percentage discount that she gets is 20% plus 8%, which is equal to 28%. Question number 8. On a particular day, the temperature in the evening was 28 degrees Celsius. At midnight, it decreased to 21 degrees Celsius. At noon, the next day, the temperature was 32 degrees Celsius. So here we are comparing the temperature of a particular day, starting from in the evening it was 28 degrees Celsius, at midnight it decreased to 21 degrees Celsius, and the next day at noon it increased again to 32 degrees Celsius. Now they are asking us to find the percentage decrease in temperature from evening to midnight and the percentage increase in temperature from midnight to noon the next day. So we are asked to give the answer rounded off to the nearest whole number. So let's begin by drawing a bar model. We know evening was 20 degrees Celsius, midnight was 21 degrees Celsius, and noon was 32 degrees Celsius, noon the next day. Okay, so first we are going to compare between evening and midnight. So for that, decrease in temperature from evening to midnight will be 28 minus 21, which is 7 degrees Celsius. So percentage decrease will be 7 degrees Celsius into 100% to convert it into percent. So that will be 7 into 100 divided by 28, or rather you can also do 28 degrees Celsius is 100%, 7 degrees Celsius is how much percent? So 7 into 100 divided by 28. So that will be equal to 25%. So there was a 25% decrease in temperature from evening to midnight. Now coming to question B, increase in temperature from, we are going to compare now midnight and the next day noon. So midnight, increase in temperature from midnight to noon was 32 minus 21, which is 11 degrees Celsius. Now percentage increase will be 11 degrees Celsius into 100%. We can also do it like 20, since we are comparing noon to midnight. Midnight will be your base value. So 21 degrees Celsius is 100%. 11 degrees Celsius is how much? So 11 into 100 divided by 21 will give you 52.38%. Now they want us to round it off to the nearest whole number, so it will remain 52%. So percentage increase in temperature from midnight to noon corrected to the nearest whole number will be 52%. Let's look at the next question. Question number 9. Last year, the number of subscribers for a documentary channel was 3 by 5 of 8075 subscribers for the sports channel. This year, the number of subscribers for the documentary channel increased by 20%. Find the number of subscribers for the documentary channel this year. So now we have got the information that last year the sports channel had 8075 subscribers, and the same year, that is last year, the documentary channel had 3 by 5th of what the sports channel had. Now this year the subscribers for the documentary channel has increased by 20%, and they asked us to find how many subscribers for the documentary channel are there this year. So let's begin by looking at the bar model. The bar model will look like this, with sports channel having 8075 subscribers, and now we know sports channel and the relationship between sports channel and documentary channel. Documentary channel is 3 by 5. So basically the documentary channel is 3 units and sports channel will be 5 units. So now from this we can find out number of subscribers for documentary channel, correct? So let's see how to go about it. Number of subscribers for sports channel will be 8075, and number of documentary subscribers for documentary channel will be 3 by 5 of the subscribers of sports channel, that is 3 by 5 into 8075, which is equal to 4845. So with that we know what was the number of subscribers for the documentary channel last year. Now this year there has been an increase in 20%. So from last year, if we are comparing it to last year, so the last year's value will be 100%, and this year is an additional 20%, so it becomes 120% this year. So let's see how to go about it. So 100% is 4845. So 120% will be 4845 into 120 divided by 100, which is equal to 5814 subscribers. So the documentary channel this year had 5814 subscribers. Let's look at question number 10. 40% of the pupils who took part in a holiday camp were from primary 5, 55% of the remaining pupils were from primary 6, and the rest of the 54 pupils were from primary 4. How many pupils took part in the holiday camp? So over here we understand there's a holiday camp and students from primary 4, 5 and 6 are participating in it. And of all the students, 40% are from primary 5, and from the remaining students, that is the remaining includes primary 6 and 4, 55% of them belong to primary 6 and the remaining 54 students are from primary 4. So let's see how the bar model looks like. So this is it. The 100% is the entire number of students that participated in the holiday camp. In this, 40% belongs to primary 5 and the remaining percentage, from the remaining percentage, 55% belongs to primary 6 and the remaining 54 is from primary 4. Let's see how to go about solving this. So primary 4 and primary 6 we know it will be 100 minus 40%, which is equal to 60%. Now we know 55% of the remaining belongs to primary 5. So 55% of 60% belongs to primary 5. So 60% into 55 by 100, which is equal to 33%. So 33% belong to primary 5 and primary 4 will be 60 the remaining percentage was 60%. In that 60%, 33% belongs to primary 5. So the remaining will be 60% minus 33%, which is 27%. 27% belongs to primary 4 and we already know there are 54 students from primary 4. So 27% of the total belongs to primary 4, which is 54 pupils. So 100% will be 100 into 54 divided by 27, which is equal to 200. So the total number of pupils that participated in the holiday camp that includes all three primary 4, 5 and 6 is 200 students. Let's look at the next question, question number 11. The table shows the charges at a car rental shop. Now this is the table. Kasim rented a car from 7 a.m. on Monday to 16:35 on Wednesday, which is 4:35 p.m. on Wednesday. So 7% GST was charged to the total rental cost. How much did he pay altogether? Now the table shows that for weekdays and weekends, that it is for every weekday and weekends, that includes 24 hours for each day, it is $78.5 per day. Now every hour or part thereof is $7. So let's see how to go about it. Now on Monday he is parked from 7 a.m. to midnight 11:59 p.m. So that comes to 7 hours. So for 7 hours we will have to we'll see the cost, how much it will charge for on Monday. Before that, let's see how many hours is parked on each day. Hours parked on Tuesday will be 24 hours. The entire Tuesday he is parked, and on Wednesday he is parked till 16:35, which is 4:35 p.m., which is equal to 16 hours and 35 minutes. Now every hour or part thereof is every part thereof is also rounded off to 1 hour. So 4 hours 35 minutes will be equivalent to 17 hours. Sorry, 16 hours 35 minutes will be equivalent to 17 hours. So now let's see the cost involved on each day. The charge for parking on Monday will be for 17 hours into $7, which will be $119. For on Tuesday it is 24 hours, so it will be $78.50. And on Wednesday he is again parked for 17 hours, so 17 into 7 will be $119. So totally he will be charged $316.5 when we add all the 3 days cost. Now above this there is a 7% GST that is going to be charged. So let's calculate how much is the GST of 7%. That will be 316.5 into 7%, which is equal to 316.5 into 7 divided by 100, which is equal to $22.155. That is your GST amount. Now we'll have to add the total charge plus the GST to find how much he will have to pay for the rental. Now Kasim paid altogether 316.5 plus 22.155, which is equal to $338.655. Question number 12. Sam bought a 2-liter carton of milk. He poured 30% of it into a jug, 20% of it into a bottle and 10% of it into a glass. How much milk was left in the carton? Give your answers in milliliters. So over here he has bought 2 liter carton of milk. a portion of it, that is 30% is poured into jug and 20% into a bottle and 10% of it into a glass. So let's see how do we go about with the bar model. So here we are taking 100% as the 2 liters, which is equal to 2000 ml. Okay, when we are converting it into milliliters, because the answer asked is in milliliters. Now here the entire amount of milk in the carton is 100%, which is 2 liters or 2000 ml. Now in this, 30% goes off in jug, 20% goes off in bottle. Now here the point that we are have to note here is they are not saying that 20% of the remaining, nor are they saying 10% of the remaining. They are just blankly saying 30% went into bottle, 20% went 30% went into jug, 20% into bottle and 10% into glass. So all this means it is from the entire 100%, 30% has gone into bottle, jug, 20 into bottle and 10 into glass. So this is how the bar model will look like, and they are asked us to find how much is the remaining liters that will be left in the carton. So it will be 100% minus 30% minus 20% minus 10% will be 40%. So this will be 40% of milk is left in the carton. Now we know 100% is 2000 ml, which is 2 liters. So it will be 2000 ml. 40% will be 40 into 2000 divided by 100, which is equal to 800 ml. So there was 800 ml left in the carton of milk. Now let's solve some put on your thinking cap questions. Let's look at the first question. The bar graph shows the monthly amount of rain from January to April in Singapore in a particular year, between which 2 months was there the greatest percentage decrease in the amount of rain. Now this is the bar graph that they have given us. We see that from January, February, March and April there is a gradual decrease in the amount of rain. Now they asked us to find between which 2 months is the greatest decrease in the amount of rain. Now let us not go by the looks of the graphs. Let us first calculate what is the decrease in percentage of rain between every 2 months. Okay, so let's start with January and February. Decrease in rain from January to February will be 25 centimeters minus 18 centimeters. We get this value from the graph that is given. That's equal to 7 centimeters. So percentage decrease for 7 centimeter will be 7 centimeters into 100%, which is equal to 7 by 100, 7 into 100 divided by 25, since the base value is January. Now this will be equal to 28%. Okay, so decrease in rain from January to February is 28%. Now let's begin to check between February and March. So decrease in rain from between February and March will be 18 minus 15 centimeters, which is 3 centimeters. So percentage decrease will be 3 centimeters into 100%, which is 3 centimeter into 100 divided by 18, because you're comparing March with February. February becomes your base value, so it is divided by 18. So that is equal to 16.67%. Now the next 2 months that we need to compare is between March and April. So decrease in rain from March to April will be 15 minus 10 centimeters, which is equal to 5 centimeters. Now percentage decrease is 5 centimeters into 100%. So 5 into 100 divided by 15, which is equal to 33.33%. So obviously the decrease in percentage was the greatest between March and April, and it is equal to 33.33%. Let's look at the next question. Yati has a coin box containing some coins. 40% of the coins are 20-cent coins and the rest are 50-cent coins. What fraction of the 20-cent coins must Yati remove so that 20% of the coins left in the box are 20-cent coins? Now let's look how to go about solving this. Now we know 20-cent coins is 40%. So 40% can also be rewritten as 40 by 100. So just keep this in mind. Now let the fraction of the 20-cent coins that needs to be removed be x. So basically you are going to remove this x amount of 20-cent coins from that existing 40% coins. So it will be, what will be left will be 40% minus x will be equal to 20%. So x will be equal to 40 by 100 minus x equal to 20 by 100. That's how we are going to rewrite the percentage, right? 40% is rewritten as 40 by 100 and 20% will be rewritten as 20 by 100. So to find x, it will be 40 by 100 minus 20 by 100, which is equal to 20 by 100, which is nothing else other than 1 by 5. So the fraction of 20% coins that needs to be removed, so that 20% of the coins left in the box are 20-cent coins, are 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 is the fraction of coins that needs to be removed. Question number 3. If Rajesh buys a vacuum cleaner at a discount of 10% of the selling price, he needs $9.5 more. If he buys it at a discount of 15%, he will have $13.25 left. How much money does he have? So let's begin by drawing the bar model. Here the usual price of the vacuum cleaner will obviously be 100%. Okay. Now let us assume that if Rajesh buys a vacuum cleaner at a discount of 10% of the selling price. So if he is buying, let us assume he is buying at a 10% discount, which means he will be paying 90%, correct? If it's a 10% discount from 100%, he will have to pay 90% of the selling price. So now if he is buying it at a discount of 10%, he is running short of $9.5. He has got only so much money with him. If he buys at a 90% discount, he falls short of $9.5. Okay. Now if he is to buy at a discount of 15%, so discount of 15% means he will be buying at an 85% selling price. So now if he buys at a 15% discount, assuming that he has the same amount of money that he has as per the earlier hypothesis as well. Here if it is 85%, he will have an excess of $13.25. If it is 10%, he runs short of $9.5. If it is 15%, he has an excess of $13.25. Now from this bar model, it is very evident that between 85 and 90%, which is a 5% gap, this 5% gap will be equal to 9.5 plus 13.25, correct? Seeing this bar model, it's between these two, 85 and 90%, it is this plus this, correct? So let's see using this logic how to solve the problem. So with 10% discount, he will pay 90% but will be short of $9.5. With 15% discount, he will have to pay 85% but he will be in excess of $13.25. So 90% minus 85% will be 5%. So 5% will be equal to 9.5 plus 13.25, which is 22.75. Now if 5% is 22.75, 100% will 90%. The question is, how much money does he have? To know how much he has, we need to find how much we'll consider he is buying at a 10% discount. Okay. So let's see if for 90% how much he has to pay. So 90% will be 90 into 22.75 divided by 5, which is equal to 409.5. So if he is to buy this vacuum cleaner at a 90% rate, he will have to pay $409.50. But he is running short of $9.50. Correct? So the amount that he has with him will be 409.5 minus 9.5, which is equal to $400. So Rajesh has $400 with him. Thank you friends. Hope you found this video helpful. If yes, please do like, share with your friends and subscribe for more such useful videos. Feel free to comment your doubts down below and I shall get back to you at the earliest. See you soon with another math video. Bye.